Hello and welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to showcase Snorlax with the new Comfey tech. Let's look into it. So Snorlax is really great because it has the attack collapse for 4 energies, you're dealing 100, and you fall asleep. So those don't sound great, but as you know, Snorlax is a pretty meta card right now because of the berry tech. You can use Snorlax with berry to reduce that attack cost to 2, and then you're attacking turn 2 for 100, which is a really great attack. Now, the asleep is the problem about this card, is that if it falls asleep, then you can't really utilize its attack again, and maybe you might have another berry in hand, or you want to try and power this up manually and eventually get it to attack turn after turn after turn. So how do we mitigate that? Well, we do that with the new Comfey, and I definitely overlooked this card. You may have overlooked it too in the new set, so let's take a look at it right now. So it has the ability Flower Shield. Each of your Pokemon that have psychic energy attached to it recover from all special conditions and can't be affected by special conditions, which is so broken in this deck because, and also in this meta really, because there are a lot of status conditions with Poison Barb and Incineroar burning you. So Comfey can actually help with those matchups as well, but it prevents the Snorlax from falling asleep, so you can potentially attack it turn after turn after turn. But it also works with this new card, and that is Komala, which is interesting, right? Because Komala has a really weird ability, Comatose, where if it's in the active spot, which is important, whenever you attach an energy to it, it falls asleep. So Comfey definitely helps prevent that sleep condition from happening if Komala is in the active spot. Something that I did note when playing with this deck is that Komala, if it's on the bench, you can still attach to it and you're doing just fine. So you don't necessarily need to have Comfey with Komala in order to make it work. You can still play Komala and not have to worry about getting Comfey out before using it. You just have to manage your board before attacking with it. And Komala actually has a really great attack. It's super simple. Rolling Tackle for 2 energy, you're hitting for 70, which is really great if you think about it, because in this meta, there's a lot of stage 2 Pokemon, so there's going to be a lot of basics that aren't EXs. So if you lead with Komala, you attach energy by turn 2, then you're hitting for 70, knocking out a lot of your opponent's active Pokemon. And then just poking at things for 70, like EXs, is really great. You have 90 HP, so with a cape, you can tank a decent amount of hits, and Komala can definitely chip away at your opponent's board for really an efficient attack cost. Speaking of efficient attack cost, we have the Oricorio as well. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love this card. It is super efficient, just 1 energy, you're doing revenge damage for 80, which is really good. It allows you to also clean up some KOs that maybe the Komala or the Snorlax couldn't finish. And yeah, it's just really easy to weave into this deck because you're only playing Pokemon that give away 1 point, so you can lead with an attacker, weave in an Oricorio, attack with Oricorio, and then come in with, say, like a Snorlax or another attacker, and then just, you know, take the game from there. And another one of our attackers is the Tapu Lele. I absolutely love this card. This card is so good. You're going to see it in a lot of my deck lists because I just love splashing this into most lists. For 1 psychic energy, you are doing energy arrow, so you're hitting anything on the board for 20 per the amount of energy attached to that Pokemon. So this is great against cards like Giratina. If you can name a card that has like at least 3 energy costs, this card is going to have a lot of value. Other than that, the deck is pretty straightforward. We do play red in order to increase our damage. We also play 1 Pokemon Center Lady to help us heal and be a little bit more tanky, and then also recover those special conditions in case we don't have the Comfey on our bench. So let's hop on to the matches and I'll show you how this deck runs. Snorlax start, it's not bad. Going up against Giratina, Alakazam. Interesting. Yeah, I'm also not opposed to putting Tina in this list. I might actually do that instead of the Lele. We got the berry, so we can attack turn 2, which is very good. I'm gonna put the Oricorio down just in case for some weird reason they're able to knock out my Snorlax, which I don't think they can. They don't have enough energy. Now that I'm thinking about it, there is a version of this deck where you could play Lunala, and then Lunala, what am I thinking of? Lunala, Giratina, Snorlax, but then include a Comfey, so that you could switch, move the energy to the Snorlax, and then attack for 100. That seems like a decent option. I'm gonna put the cape on just in case. We're gonna attach the energy, and then we'll go Berry. And let's attack for 100. This puts Giratina at 50. We are asleep, but maybe we can heal from it? Nah, no healing from it, but it's fine. We get the Comfey, instant heal. But we can retreat, or if they KO us, we can go into Oricorio to secure the KO. Even with the center lady, that's not enough. Alright. We can top deck. No, because we're still asleep, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. I can't retreat either, right? Yeah. The thing about Komala is also if it's only if it's in the active spot, which is actually really nice. I didn't realize that. Center Lady doesn't matter, Sabrina doesn't matter. I don't want to bench on another Snorlax, and then XP doesn't matter. So I'll let them get the KO here. But then we can respond with Oricorio or Komala, really, both of them work. Research, it's not another center lady. They could have potion though. They do have potion, but they need another potion in order to survive. And they don't have it. Well, actually, they take recoil, so the potion doesn't matter. They actually wasted the potion. So we can go into Oricorio. This is why I love Oricorio. Oricorio is so good. We want to attach energy to the active. Wait, Snorlax? Yeah, just in case I need a wall. I don't need a Sabrina. I'm just gonna Spiteful Dance and hit for 80. And then this Komala is actually ridiculous because what I can do is retreat the Oricorio, go into Komala, and hit for 70 on the Mewtwo. And they can't KO me right away. Actually, if they don't evolve the Abra, I win with Sabrina. What do they got? What do they got? And we just win. That's actually nuts. This Komala is actually really good. I don't know why I put the cape. For some reason I thought I needed to put cape. Cape is good on Komala. Retreat. And then this is why Sabrina is too good. I think they realized. I'm rolling tackle for 70. It's not bad. Not bad. Quick, easy. Easy breezy, beautiful. Okay. This is good. This combo is good. Although it'd be better if I was going second. I should have benched the Comfey, actually. That was my bad. Alright, this is fine, because they're going to spend a turn powering up with Manaphy. Let's go ahead and research. Cape or Choreo, all of these are fine. Let's go bench to Comfey. And I will put Choreo down and then just pass. So I can't attack next turn, so they get a turn to set up. I could put Cape on the Komala to make it a little bit tankier. Oh, they have nothing as well though. Yikes. I still will put the Cape on the Komala. And yes, you see, the reason why this deck works so well is this combo is amazing. I don't need to play anything else. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, the Komala has this weird ability, comatose, where if it's in the active spot, it falls asleep. But then the Comfey says that if you have any special, or not special, psychic energies on your opponent, okay, and they just concede. If you have psychic energies on your Pokemon, they can't be affected by special conditions and they recover, right? So even if I was asleep, if I got Comfey the turn after, I would just be back up and walking. But then that's why we only play one of the Komala, and we play Snorlax, which is essentially our tank, like you said. So Snorlax tanks, but then it also has an attack that makes it go to sleep. So if you have psychic energy on the Snorlax, you can also prevent that too. So it's pretty cool synergy between the two. Yeah, like when you place the energy, it will fall asleep. Alright, looks like we're going up against Gallade. Okay, we got Snorlax. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Snorlax. Oof. Alright, looks like they have Gallade next turn, which is unfortunate. Okay, we have X speed of our own. So I can do this. Cape. X speed. I don't want to play the Sabrina because I do want to hit into their Curlia. When they evolve into Gallade, I can potentially knock it out with Choreo. And so I'll do Rolling Tackle for 70. So close to getting the knockout. But I don't think that's worth playing like a Giovanni or anything. Maybe if we top deck red, that could be really good this next turn. Okay, they do have the Gallade. It has 100 HP, so we would need red in order to KO. Yeah, the cape didn't matter. I forgot about weakness too. I just forgot what Gallade's base damage was. I thought maybe we could have survived. The Lele will help us KO. Actually, wait, no, they're weak to Psychic. I keep forgetting about weakness today. I've been weaking? What does that even mean? I've been forgetting about weakness on so many decks. So Choreo actually does take the knockout because of weakness. Yeah, my brain. There's all sorts of jambly. I don't even think jambly is a word. Alright, they're gonna stretch kick, which is fine because I can just retreat, hit the Lee with the Lele. Center Lady, and then conceded. Okay. So yeah, showcasing the Komala, not bad, not bad. So water deck with the Snorlax start, that's not bad. What am I looking for here? Pyukumuku Greninja. I like it. This is probably one of the decks I want to cook. I want to cook something with Pyukumuku. Let's use the Pokeballs first, and then research, because I need more supporters in hand. Alright, Komala's pretty nice. But I can't retreat the Snorlax, so I might as well just attach to it. Bench to Oricorio. Don't need to play the Cape, because I don't know where they're going to ping first. So I'll just wait for that, and then apply the Cape. The Helm as well. So they're doing 70 recoil damage. Plus they're attacking. This guy's swinging. He's swinging for 20. Yeah, I guess I just do this, right? There's not much else I can do. Yeah. We'll pass. Ooh, it's Articuno. The Kuno. I actually really like this combo. That's because Articuno, it's like 80 attack cost for 3 is kind of steep for the value. I mean, yes, you do hit everything for 10, but that's not bad. I do die here, which is annoying. Caping the active doesn't even help. I do have the berry, but like, I attach here. I could play a second Komala, I guess. Or I guess I can not second Komala, second Snorlax, I guess, but I'll probably just play the Komala. Berry knocks this out. I get hit for 70. They come up, they blizzard, hit everything. I return, hit for 80. But then I'm down an energy attachment. Oof. We have a cape, so maybe that can help us. Let's go collapse. Maybe I should have Sabrina'd. That probably would have been better. But then they just promote the Pyukumuku, right? So Articuno comes up, takes a knockout on the Snorlax. Another Pyukumuku. It lives. $60. If I can get Tapu Lele, we can win. Okay. I don't want to cape the Komala because I can't attack with it next turn anyway. Or maybe, okay, what can I do? Oricorio, Komala. But then if they get Greninja, then we lose. So I think I have to try an Iono for Lele. Let's go with Iono. We have Center Lady, that's not bad. And we have Lele, it's great. So I'm gonna put Lele. I'm actually going to attach the cape onto that, because that's our win condition here. Is to KO with Lele. We also have red too, so that's going to help us out next turn to secure this KO, even if they do have any healing. So we'll go Spiteful Dance, hit for 80. They have 60 left. If they Center Lady, they'll have 90. No, they have Research. Okay, so they would need double potion to get to 100. Which, if they're playing the Greninja package, I don't know if they also have room for potion. Okay. Pokeball. Even if they have Sabrina, I can just send up the Lele, we'll be fine. No, I think our hand is well suited for whatever they throw at us. They could retreat. If they retreat, then I just swing them with Lele again. Or I just swing them with Lele because I can snipe wherever they are. Is red only the active? Yeah, it's active EX, so it doesn't work if it's on the bench. No, they just go with Blizzard. Okay. So Lele clutched it out again. Probably the most OP card out of today's stream. I didn't mess up the math. Okay. Whew. I thought maybe I may have messed up the math at some point, but no. Lele, probably my favorite card out of today. We played it in, what was it, the Togekiss deck as well. And this deck, I mean, it just does so much work. Man, I messed that up at the very end.